Hi, I'm Sean Walker from iTrain Hockey. Today we're doing the 2 pylon puck pivot drill. So we got 6 different drills that we're going to be doing here. The first one is just going to be lateral pivots. So we're going to be doing a figure 8, and what I want you to do is combine 2 things into one. So we're going to be stopping on our left leg and then turning that into a C-cut, into an outside edge kick, into a T-push, stop on your right foot, turn the stop into a start. So this is where 2 things can become one because hockey is so fast, such a fast game that we're going to have to combine things. So what I want you to think about is not a stop, then a start, but it's going to be a stop and start. 2 things combined into one. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so one main correction point is that I want you to think about actually leaping, so actually jumping from your left leg crossover into a left leg push, and it's going to be a T push. So I want you to think about really striding into it, and then what I want you to do is actually jump. So I want you to jump, leap off the ice just a half of a second, and don't jump too high. We still want to keep our stability, but you're going to stop and then jump into the next pivot. Go ahead and actually get off of the ice with each one, and it'll just help add to the explosiveness of your skating and your agility. Okay, same one, we'll do lateral figure 8 pivots. This time we're gonna do it with puck control, and I want you to have the puck always in front of your body. So basically we're just focusing on a very basic forehand and backhand motion. When you're doing a left leg crossover, it's on your forehand. When you do right leg, it'll switch to your backhand side. And don't worry if you hit the pucks. That actually might happen a few times if you have the pylon pucks, but just focus on just correcting it really quick and then getting right back into the drill. Okay, let's move on to the next drill. It's going to be a lateral figure 8, just as we've done before. This time we're going to do it with puck control, and I want you to actually do it throughout, which just means the puck is going to have to follow in the same path as what your feet are going to be doing. So on the forehand side, all we're going to do is a quick little toe drag. You can keep your heels close to this puck on the way in and keep your toes close to the puck on the way out. And you don't have to come way down here just to bring your puck around the pylon puck. Instead, you can just do a quick toe drag. So once you toe drag it, we get it into our feet where it's in a nice comfy position. And it's the same thing here. We don't want to slow our feet down just because we've got puck control. So here's what it looks like at full speed. Okay, let's move on to linear pivots. We'll still do the figure 8 form. We can do it both on the left side and the right side. What we're going to be doing is just focusing on one crossover each way. And so we're going to do one backwards crossover, one backwards crossover the opposite direction, and then turn it into a T push when you launch yourself to forwards. You could also launch yourself to forwards and do a forward cross out, but within such a small space, if your pucks are no more than about the length of your stick, then we probably shouldn't need much more than a quick jump off of our right leg into a really strong T push. But if you'd like to add that extra little crossover in, then you can definitely do it. And then do the same thing on the opposite side as well too. So keep your toes and your heels nice and close to the puck. Don't be afraid to really jump into both the forward to backward pivot and the backward to forward pivot. Okay, let's move on to linear pivots, linear figure eight pivots, and this time we'll do it with puck control. You have two options. One, you can always just keep the puck in front of you, so it's nice and controlled, or you can pull it in and it'll actually follow the same path as what your skates do. So I would say if you're first starting this drill, have it just so that you're pivoting and pulling the puck around the first puck, and then once you get up to it, then pull it around the second puck. As a lefty, if you pivot on your left leg, it goes right to the forehand side, you tuck it in, pull it to the backhand side, pivot, and then hop right back out. And just focus on two things. One, if you're a lefty, I don't want you to stop on your left leg and have it on your backhand side. It always flips right to the forehand side. So that's very important. Go right to the forehand side, and then we're gonna toe drag it in, pull it in on the backhand side with a quick tuck, and then execute the drill. If you're going the opposite direction, then it's gonna be on our backhand side, and you're gonna tuck it into the forehand, do a quick toe drag, and then begin the drill from there. Okay, let's move on to the next one. It's gonna be a mohawk pivot, and we're gonna do the first one from outside in. So this is what it looks like. We're gonna pivot on our left foot, cross out, and then you're going to turn to your forehand side. And when we do this one, we can obviously go the opposite direction, and we can do it with puck control as well too. So again, you can pivot, have it on your forehand side, do a quick little tuck, catch it on your forehand, and then pivot, and see if you can speed it up from there. The only thing that I'd recommend is that you tuck it nice and early, especially since we're in a confined space. Even if you're going in the opposite direction, tuck the puck nice and early, catch it on your backhand side, keep it on the backhand side when you pivot. Just make sure that you lead with your stick, especially again, because it's a nice tight space. Okay, let's move on to the last mohawk pivot drill. This time we're gonna pivot on our left leg and tight turn to the left. So this time it's almost like instead of us doing a figure eight, we're actually gonna just be doing like a circle. And when we do it with puck control, you're gonna be pivoting. It'll be on our forehand side, do a forehand tuck to your backhand side, and then cross out of that.